हेलो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स। हेलो मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों। आप लोगों का इन्वायरमेंट मास्टर यूट्यूब चैनल में स्वागत है। आज जैसा कि हम लोग जानते हैं, आज 5 जून है, दैट इज द वर्ल्ड इन्वायरमेंट डे, विश्व पर्यावरण दिवस। सो दिस ईयर हम लोग वर्ल्ड इन्वायरमेंट डे डिजिटली सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं ड्यू टू द कोरोना वायरस कोविड-19 पैंडेमिक। This year, the theme of World Environment Day is Celebrate Biodiversity. That is a concern that is both urgent and existential, and it is towards the time for the nature. इसमें हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं, इस लेक्चर में हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं और समझते हैं what is the history of World Environment Day, why we celebrate the World Environment Day, and at second point, how many World Environment Day that has been passed. What are the different themes of World Environment Day? Which city or which country hosted that World Environment Day? And about the silent features or the concept of World Environment Day 2020. Okay, so let's begin. So the history of World Environment Day is towards the World Environment Day was the first celebrated on the start day of the United Nations Conference on the Human Environment that has been done in year 1972 from the date of 5th June 1972 to 16th of June 1972. It was the first United Nations major conference at the international level in which the environmental issues and the turning points of developmental or environmental issues has been done, and what are the international policies of environmental issues. So all these have been conferred in a United Nations Environment Conference. So all these will be related in a United Nations Environment Conference. There were 26 principles concerning the environment and development was agreed by the conference meeting. So the first World Environment Day was celebrated 46 years ago, soon 2 years after the United Nations Conference on 5th June 1974, and at that time the theme of the first World Environment Day was the Only One Earth. Okay, let's begin. So the previous World Environment Days are as follows. In the year 2010, the many species, one planet, one future that has been celebrated by the Bangladesh. In the year 2011, forest, nature at your service, New Delhi, India. 2012, green economy, does it includes you, Brazil. In a 2013, think, eat, save, reduce your footprint by the Mongolia. And in 2014, raise your voice, not the sea level, bring down the Barbados, because due to the receding glaciers, the sea level is rising due to the climate change or the global warming. And then in 2015, 7 billion dreams, one planet, consumes with care, the Roma, Italy. In 2016, the zero tolerance for the illegal wildlife trade, Luanda, Angola. And when if we'll talk about, we have the very important the 4 World Environment Day that has been recent in the. So in year 2017, the World Environment Day was celebrated by the Canada on the theme of the connecting people to nature, because Canada has the Amazon forest, or the biggest forest range, that is the lungs of earth. So there is a depletion of that forest. So that is the theme of that year is the connecting people to the nature. In 2018, the theme was the beat plastic pollution, that has been celebrated by the India, because India has been in the plastic waste management rules, and different plastic management rules has been passed, and the plastic pollution is the major concern for the city like India. And in year 2019, the beat air pollution is given to the China, because China is the host for the 2019 and the theme of the beating air pollution. So because in 2013 year, when the World Air Quality Report has been come, then the Beijing of China was on the top of most air polluted city of the world. but now the recent report that has been generated by the World Air Quality Report. In that report, China itself China itself not in the top 5 or top 10 countries, and Beijing, that was at the top in the 2013 year, it is at the number of 126. So how that much amount of air pollution reduction has been done in Beijing. So because of that, the China is the host for the 2019 year, the beat air pollution. In a 2020, the celebrate biodiversity a concern that is both urgent and existential, and it is towards the time for the nature. So Colombia is the host country in the partnership with the Germany. So this year, due to the coronavirus pandemic, biggest pandemic in the near history of 50 or 60 years or 100 years. So in this range, we are celebrating the World Environment Day 2020 digitally. That's we have to conclude next. Okay. So World Environment Day 2020. World Environment Day is celebrated every year to protect and safeguard the natural environment, to increase the awareness about the importance of a nature. Okay. This year the theme, as I have already told, so the theme focuses on the time for the nature. Actually, World Environment Day, when it is started on the United Nations Conference of Human Environment 1972, the soon after 4 years of that, in a year 1976, the 42nd Amendment of India has been passed, and the environment protection is in the Constitution of India, that is the 42nd Amendment. Then there are two articles, the Article 48A and Article 51AG. So Article 48 is Article 48 represents the state shall endeavor to protect and improve the natural environment. Okay? And Article 51AG is towards it shall be the duty of every citizen to protect and improve the natural environment, include the wildlife and trees. So the protection of environment in the Constitution of India itself. First one is the directive principles of state policy, and the second one is the fundamental duties of India of the Constitution. So host country this year is the Colombia in partnership with the Germany. Okay. This year the millions of people are facing problems due to the outbreak of COVID-19. So if we'll talk about the biodiversity, so biodiversity, what is the biodiversity? The question arises, what is the biodiversity? So biodiversity is the diversity between the genes, between the species, between the community, between the ecosystem, and how all these complexly related with each other. This is the biodiversity. So the United Nations or Summit 1992 definition is that the variability among living organisms from all sources, including terrestrial, marine, and other aquatic ecosystem, and the ecological complexes of which they are a part. This includes the diversity within species, between the species, and of the ecosystem. Okay. So the conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity is fundamental to ecological sustainable development. Okay. So ecologically and sustainable development. What is the sustainable development? So the meeting the needs of present generation without compromising the ability of a future generation to meet their own needs. Actually, the way how we use the resources so that it can be consumed by us as well as the upcoming generations, they are fully benefited with that. That is the sustainable development. So if we do the development to the sustainably, okay, and the conservation effort should be very nice, then there will not be the biodiversity depletions there. So biodiversity is a part of our daily life that provides the various ecosystem services. Actually, everything we have getting from the environment, or each and everything which or the surrounding in which we are living or residing, that is filled with the biodiversity. So our family, community, nation, and future generations all depends upon the biodiversity. Okay. So the next step is the levels of biodiversity. So biodiversity is found at the 3 levels. So what are the 3 levels? That is the genetic diversity, species diversity and the community or the ecosystem diversity. So first one we are looking for the genetic diversity. So genetic diversity is concerned with the variation in genes within a particular species. So genetic diversity allows the species to adapt the changing environment. If there is a change in an environment, then the adaptation or the acclimatization of that is coming with the genetic diversity. Okay, the survival of individual ensures the survival of the population. If any species that is survived by the changing their genes due to the change in external factors, then that will also the safeguards the population, because the community or the population is combined with the organism. Organism is the combination of the different genes. So all these interlinked in a food web. Okay, food web or food chain, it is all the interlinked facilities. So genetic diversity gives us a beneficial butterflies like the rose, parakeets, corals, or the all these, because all these change due to the change in the genetic diversity. Okay, that next is the species diversity. So species diversity refers with the how the species of any ecosystem or different, how the different species on any ecosystem or any geographical area are different from that from the first species. So the species diversity represents the external factors like the makeup characteristics or the external changes in the system, that is the species diversity. Then the community or the ecosystem diversity. So how the different ecosystems are related with each other, and how the different ecosystems are different from each other. So we can say that the India has the basically 7 ecosystems like this. So the biogeographic zones of India like that. The first one is the Trans Himalaya, then the Himalaya, deserts, Emirate. All these, how these are different from each other. This is the change in the ecosystem diversity or the community diversity. Okay. So next step is the measurement of biodiversity. How the biodiversity in any ecosystem or in any geographical area is measured. So biodiversity is measured on the basis of the 2 parameters. First one is the species richness and second one is the species evenness. So what is the species richness and what is the species evenness? So species richness and species evenness are based on the factor that the species richness is representing the how many number of any species in a geographical area, यानी कि किसी एक geographical एरिया में कितनी डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ स्पेसीज हैं. दिस इज कॉल्ड द स्पेसीज रिचनेस. ठीक है. तो और स्पेसीज इवननेस क्या कहता है कि ऑन आउट ऑफ ऑल दीज स्पेसीज किसी एक जियोग्राफिकल एरिया में अगर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ स्पेसीज हैं तो हाउ मेनी प्रोपोर्शंस ऑफ दैट स्पेसीज इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय एनी सिंगल स्पेसीज. लाइक कि अगर कोई मान लीजिए आउट ऑफ टोटल कोई एक ज्योग्राफिकल एरिया है तो ज्योग्राफिकल एरिया में 100 टाइप्स ऑफ 100 स्पेसीज हैं. लाइक द 40 स्पेसीज किसी भी एक इकोसिस्टम में एक तरीके की आउट ऑफ 100 स्पेसीज एंड 60 स्पेसीज जो है वो डिफरेंट टाइप्स की हैं. सो द स्पेसीज richness of that ecosystem is very good, very high, but the species evenness is not that much high, because in the system there is a proportion of one species is very high as compared to the other. If in that out of the 100 species that is in a system, every species represents the different kinds or different characteristics of species, then the species richness as well as species evenness will be very high. So the species richness of the 3 types like the alpha, beta and gamma. So alpha species richness represents the change or the diversity of species in any particular area. ठीक है. किसी भी एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया में, ठीक है, कितनी स्पेसीज में कितने चेंजेस हैं, दैट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय द अल्फा स्पेसीज रिचनेस एंड अ बीटा स्पेसीज रिप्रेजेंट्स दैट हाउ द डिफरेंट इकोसिस्टम्स आर डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर. लाइक देयर इज अ डाइवर्सिटी बिटवीन द डिफरेंट इकोसिस्टम इन एनी डिफरेंट इकोसिस्टम ऑफ द डिफरेंट एरिया, देन दैट इज द बीटा डाइवर्सिटी. So the next one is the gamma diversity. Gamma diversity represents how the different ecosystems of any geographical area have the diversity, or the overall diversity of different ecosystems in the same geographical area represented by the species richness of the gamma diversity. ठीक है. So what are the different services provided by the biodiversity to us? So there are basically the three types of services that we have getting from the different types of biodiversity. First in the ecosystem services, then the biological services, and the social services. So ecosystem services are the services that we are getting from the ecosystem, or that we are getting from the biodiversity free of cost. That is the ecosystem services. So ecosystem services there are different types of ecosystem services, that like the protection of water resources. So how the biodiversity is related with the protection of water resource. How the water resources is done by the biodiversity. Actually, there are different types of plants that clean the water resources, or the flow or the surface runoff of water if any bush or the vegetation's land. That is the protection of water resources. Then a soil formation and protection. The roots of plants or the biodiversity is related with the protection or the landslides of any area. ठीक है. Then the nutrient storage and recycling. ठीक है. Then the pollution breakdown and absorption. Then contribution to climate stability. So climate stability is basically done by the green plants, because green plants takes the carbon dioxide during the photosynthesis process and releases the oxygen to the atmosphere. So it is the carbon absorption. ठीक है. Then the maintenance of the ecosystem basically like the carbon absorption or the carbon dioxide absorption. Then the recovery from unpredictable events, what are the different unpredictable events in every area. Then the recovery from that is given by the diversity in any area. ठीक है. Then the biological services. So how the biological services is been taken from the food is being provided by the because only the primary producer is the green plant. So green plants provides the food to us. Then the medicinal resources. There are different plants in our ecosystem or in any planet which provides the medicines or the pharmaceutical things. Then the wood products, the woods or the timbers that is used from the civil engineering constructions is taken up from the plants or the trees. Then the ornamental plants like we are using in our homes, like the wall clocks and other things. Then the breeding stocks. Then diversity in a gene and a species in an ecosystem. Then at next the social services. So social services has been provided by the diversity, like the research and education monitoring. Like there is a National Botanical Research Institute is related with the diversity. Then the recreation and tourism. So if there is a very high biodiversity like the Himalayan or the Trans-Himalayan region, then the tundra region, then the desert or the northeastern region, Indo-Gangetic plains. So all these related with the recreation and the tourism facility, like the marine facility. Then the cultural values. Okay. Then there are various threats to the biodiversity. So biodiversity, most of the biodiversity, like the millions of biodiversity at the verge of extinction. So that is why the Red Data book has been generated, or the naming of the species that is on the verge of extinction, or that has been extinct or the endangered. So all these. So there are basically the two causes of biodiversity threats. First one is the natural causes, second one is the anthropogenic causes. So there are various natural causes like the flood, earthquakes, wildfires, landslides, cyclones, or tsunamis, or different types of like a pollination and a disease. Then there are the anthropogenic causes like the habitat destructions due to the increased amount of industrialization, then uncontrolled commercial and activities, then the pollution, then a wetland destruction, then a coastal area destruction, so with the not following the marine diversity rules, then the mining or the industrial area hunting and poaching. So these are the anthropogenic causes. So where there are various environmental catastrophes occurred in worldwide. In a year 1999, there was the super cyclone of Odisha that has been come in a year 1999, which destructs more amount of lands near about the eastern coast of Odisha. Then there will be a 2001 Gujarat earthquake, Gujarat on the western coast of India. So there is the earthquake came. In 2004, there will great Indian Ocean tsunami that occurred, the very huge amount of catastrophe in 2004 years. In 2013, there will be a Maharashtra drought. In 2013, Uttarakhand flash flood. If Uttarakhand flash flood due to heavy amount of mountain rains and various amount and very huge amount of landslides on the upper zone of Himalaya in Uttarakhand. Then in 2014 Kashmir flood disaster. So recent events are as follow, like the 2019-20 Australian wildfires. In the Australian wildfire, nearly 187 lakhs hectares of land that has been burned due to the Australian wildfires, and many amount of nearly 46 people directly dead and 150 people dead due to the secondary causes of the smoke inhalation. And in a year itself, the 2019, which is a very high pandemic, like the COVID-19 came. So in a COVID-19, nearly 65 lakhs people has been infected with the coronavirus disease, and nearly 3 lakhs 85,000 people have been dead due to this disease, which has the death rate of nearly 6%. In a 2020, the recent 2 or 3 events are like the 2020, the Taal volcanic eruptions in the Philippines came. So this is this posed threat to the 25,000 people in zones near the Philippines. And there is a 2 recent events. Yesterday, this event comes the Nisarga tropical cyclone and Amphan tropical cyclone 2 weeks before. So Amphan cyclone originated in the Bay of Bengal. Both originated in the Indian Ocean region, but the Nisarga on a western coast and Amphan on a eastern coast. So the western coast, that is the Arabian Sea, and eastern coast, that is the Bay of Bengal. So but the Amphan cyclone has the intensity very higher than the Nisarga cyclone. Nisarga cyclone is nearly in the range of 110 kilometers per hour, and the Amphan cyclone is nearly the 200 kilometers per hour wind speed. So nearly the day before yesterday, the Nisarga cyclone hit the Maharashtra. Then it is moving towards the northeastern region. Now at the time when I am recording this, it is near the Madhya Pradesh. Okay. So it did not cause the very much damage to the western coast, but Amphan cyclone makes the very much damage to the eastern coast. When it was hit to the West Bengal, it causes nearly 120 deaths in West Bengal when it was moving towards the Bangladesh. So there are the causes of then there is the modes of conservation of biodiversity. How we can conserve the biodiversity? So biodiversity conservations can be taken at the 2 methods. First one is the in situ biodiversity conservation, and second one is the ex situ biodiversity conservation. So ex situ biodiversity in situ biodiversity conservation means किसी एक जोग्राफिकल एरिया की अगर कोई स्पीसीज है, उस स्पीसीज को उसी के जोग्राफिकल एरिया में, यानी कि उसी के हैबिटेट में अगर कंजर्वेशन दे दी जाए, देन दैट इज द इन सिटू डाइवर्सिटी कंजर्वेशन, लाइक द नेशनल पार्क, सैंक्चुरीज, बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व्स, रिजर्व फॉरेस्ट एंड अ प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट. ठीक है, किसी एक जोग्राफिकल एरिया की स्पीसीज को, हाउ द स्पीसीज ऑफ एनी जोग्राफिकल एरिया इज कंजर्व्ड इन अदर जोग्राफिकल एरिया. लाइक कि अगर हम लोग किसी भी एक जोन में जोग्राफिकल एरिया में कोई एक स्पीसीज है और उस स्पीसीज को किसी एक दूसरे जोन में ले जा करके वहां पे कंजर्व करें, देन दैट इज द ex situ बायोडाइवर्सिटी कंजर्वेशन, लाइक द सीड बैंक्स, बोटेनिकल गार्डन्स, हॉर्टिकल्चर्स एंड रिक्रिएशनल गार्डन्स. ठीक है. तो these are the XC2 conservation. We have the example like the Gangetic gharial that is being introduced in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. So there is a extinct, it is extinct there. इंडो गैंगटिक घड़ियाल को अगर हम लोग इन 3 स्टेट्स में लेकर के आए वहां पर कंजर्व करें, दैट इज द XC2 बायोडाइवर्सिटी कंजर्वेशन. So India has the 10 biogeographical zones and 26 of the provinces. So like the first one is the Trans-Himalayan region. So Trans-Himalayan region is nearly the Ladakh mountain and Tibetan plateau. So this zone is the Trans-Himalayan region. Then we have the Himalaya. So Himalaya is this region. Here is the Himalayan region and this northeast के upper side में जो regions हैं, eastern region पे बिल्कुल, तो this is the हमारा हिमालयन रीजन. देन वी हैव द डेजर्ट्स. जो डेजर्ट इन नियरली द नॉर्थ वेस्टर्न रीजन्स, दैट इज द डेजर्ट रीजन. देन द सेमी एरिड रीजन, वी हैव दिस एरिया लाइक द सम पार्ट्स ऑफ नियरली द बाउंड्रीज ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश एंड वी हैव द दिल्ली रीजन्स इन दिस एरिया. देन सम पार्ट्स ऑफ गुजरात जोन, ऑल दीज इन अ सेमी एरिड रीजन. देन वी हैव द वेस्टर्न घाट्स. ठीक है, तो वी हैव द वेस्टर्न घाट्स हियर. ठीक है, then western Ghats के, then we have the Deccan Peninsula. So we have the Deccan Peninsula. This whole region is called the Deccan Peninsula. ठीक है. Then we have the Gangetic Plains. So Gangetic, where is the Ganga rivers is originated in here somewhat here in Uttarakhand. Then it is moved from this region to the Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, Uttarakhand, Bihar and Jharkhand regions. Then it is goes to the Bengal, West Bay of Bengal. So this whole region is called the Gangetic Plain, where there is a very much high diversity in the zone and the gharial in this region. ठीक है. Then we have the coastal region. So we have India has the very much coastal region, very high coastal region in eastern zone, whole eastern southeastern zone and western southwestern zone. There is a different types of marines or the coastal areas. Then we have the northeastern biodiversity, where the high amount of starting of the sunrise is there in the northeast regions. Then we have the Iceland. So Andaman and Nicobar Islands of India is related in the basically the southeastern region, or the basically in the south, right side of the south. So these all are the biogeographical zones of India. Gone through about all the concept of how the biodiversity conservation can be taken, or the what are the different threats of biodiversity, what are the different types of biodiversity in India, what are the biogeographic zones of India, how the World Environment Day is celebrated, what is the theme of this 2020 World Environment Day, which country is hosting this World Environment Day, why we celebrate the World Environment Day, United Nations Conference of Human Environment. We have gone through all the concept. So thank you very much. Happy World Environment Day. If you are like the video, then like, share and subscribe. If you are at a new in the channel, then kindly ping the bell button so that you all will get the latest updates of my channel. Thank you very much.